In this video we show you the installation of a VOLspeed tuning module for the Bosch Smart System with rim magnet in a cube stereo hybrid 144 with performance line CX Gen 5. Please note that the tuning is only suitable for bikes with a rim magnet. You will need the following tools for installation. First, remove the battery and then remove the lower motor cover. On bikes other than the cube stereo hybrid shown here, the cover may be mounted differently and other tools may be required. This video shows a Gen 5 motor, there is a separate video for the Gen 4. Now disconnect all connectors on the motor. To unlock the large connector, simply press down on the side of the connector. Also remove all existing cable ties. The number of connectors depends on the bike specifications. Now the motor is removed. First remove the chain. Place a box or similar under the motor and loosen the two motor fastening screws. Then unscrew the screws and press on the nuts on the other side of the motor to prevent them from turning. Now pull out the screws. Hold the motor firmly with one hand. Place the motor on the shelf. Secure the tuning with the enclosed clamp on the motor. Hook the clamp onto the motor. Move the tuning into the correct position. The groove on the back of the tuning must match the raised section on the motor. Place the clamp over the module and hook it in place. Check that the recess on the tuning kit matches the shape of the bracket. Check that it is securely in place. If the spacer on the motor mount has come loose when removing the motor, replace it in the following position. Now put the motor back into the frame. It may not be possible to return the motor to its original position without any problems. In this case, check whether you can route the cables slightly differently. If the tuning module collides with the frame because there is not enough space between the motor and the frame, you will unfortunately not be able to use this tuning module. Refit the two screws. The longer screw is the front one. Tighten the nuts on the opposite side a few turns. Then press the nuts into the recess on the frame. Now tighten the screws again by hand. Press on the nuts to prevent them from turning. Now connect the tuning module by connecting one plug of the tuning module to the motor and the other plug to the connector that is black at the front. Now reconnect all other connectors to the motor. Make sure that all plugs are pushed in until they click into place. Reinstall the chain. Then reinsert the battery and switch on the bike. Now turn the pedals to bring the speed up to at least 20 km per hour. Stop the rear wheel again by applying the brake. This process calibrates the tuning module. Now check whether the tuning can be activated by pressing the minus, minus and plus buttons in succession. The display should now show 32 km per hour, which corresponds to the speed limit. You can increase the value by pressing the plus button. Change this to 45 km per hour for testing purposes and then reduce it back to 32 km per hour by pressing the minus button. The motor would now assist up to the set speed. You can also switch off the tuning again by pressing the minus, plus button sequence. 25 km per hour will be displayed briefly as a reminder. If everything works, switch off the bike. Route the cables so that they are not pinched when the cover is fitted. Now tighten the screws to 30 Newton meters. Refit the cover. The installation is now complete.